Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this one-day course. After today, you all will learn how to generate your very first Facebook advertisement to generate leads for your business. All right. So let me start by going through just a quick self-introduction. My name is Richard Ong. I'm from this is VZV, which is what you see is what you get, private limited. Okay. And my objectives, my company objectives is to help SME design and launch their Facebook advertisement. And today I'm very proud to have my partner here, Philip Sim. He's the MD of his own company. And his company does video production, design website, and copywriting. So we sort of complement each other. And in fact, we have gone to some small businesses already. All right? So having said that, I would like to now move into some just simple ground rules, because I think it's important to establish ground rule to keep the lesson going. We should practice humility, respect each other, be open-minded. If you are confused, please put your hand and ask questions on the spot. No need to wait. I think it's important to clarify, and then we can move on. Do not interrupt each other if anyone is talking. Here we try to talk about ideas, not the person. So no need to critique the person. And do not halt the discussion. I think that's not good. Again, exercise confidentiality is very important. What is said in this room is kept in this room. I'm expecting 100% frustration for everyone. So later there will be activity. Please take part in it. And as I mentioned, feel free to ask questions, because the only stupid question is the one that is not asked. Right? So there's no stupid question in my book. Right? Thank you very much. I'm going to move on to the next topic. Now, before you, when all of you sign on, in fact, you have already been surveyed this question as part of your registration process. I asked you about experience in Facebook, and the purpose is to group you in pairs as what you have. So there will be one person in your group which is more experienced in Facebook or Facebook advertising, and maybe the other one is much weaker. But you have been grouped in pairs, and that's why you're seated that way, right? Also, because you're grouped in pairs, it's very important to start to get to know each other. So during the next tea break, please get to know your buddy, and ask questions. Where is your buddy from? What company is he doing? What kind of advertisement or Facebook advertisement experience they have, right? So I'll skip that, because we will straight jump into our first activity, which I think you all will then start to talk and share, right? Okay, so having said that, I have, prior to you coming in, already WhatsApp you two advertisement, A and B. Okay, so please go into your WhatsApp, access my account, and you can see two. The first one is A, so please don't click on it first, because I like to walk you through as we do it together. Those that are unable to access, your partner should be able to access it, so let's do it together. Okay, the first one is A and the second one is B. Alright, so let's all click on the first one first. Okay, this is the Tangy Education. So let's all click on it and then review it, look at it, and then later on you'll be contrasting with B, and then you will give me your ideas why A is better or B is better than A. Alright, so look at A first, this Tangy video. You can see there's a lot of text there, there's an image there, and then click on the image, click on that ad itself, the business funding, just click on that. And it goes into another, what we call the landing page, where there's a lot more details. Right? Scroll through the details. Of course, you can read the bullet points there. And then you can see some forms. And then they ask you to click on the take my business to the next level. Okay, that is the call to action button. Right? So this is a typical advertisement that you see on Facebook advertisement. So a quick show of hand, how many have you seen such an advertisement before?
Yeah.
Okay, you have? Good. Okay, most of you have seen this kind of advertisement. Alright, so now let's go into the second type of advertisement. So go to your WhatsApp again, and go to the second one, which is called the Canvas example. Click on that, and notice the difference. Okay, here, in fact, if you turn up the volume, you can hear even the sound of the wave. So, okay, you can hear the sound of the wave. This is a travel agency, and the first catchphrase there was embrace the endless beauty and adventurous nature of the Maldives, and it says welcome to paradise. Okay, so for those who have able to click, please click on welcome to paradise. Okay, and you can see a full screen image or video. All right, a full screen, and the good part of it is that you can tilt. You can tilt left and right, and the image will move along with you. Okay? And if you watch the image closely, the image will have also the sound and also very nice Maldives scenery. Okay, then you can see the arrow here. You can now scroll up and stop. Okay, then there's some text that says, get your heart racing with some adrenaline-filled adventure activities, and you can see the aeroplane. Move up and you see that now the video will play, the next video will play, which is the aeroplane flying, and then there's some people jumping into the lagoon. Okay, after this, you can even move up again to the next screen that says, step aboard a luxury seaplane to get a bird's eye view of the islands, unwind and indulge with activities that will smooth your minds, loosen your limbs, and satisfy your stomach. Okay, so there's also text there. And you can scroll up again to see even more nice images and video. And then finally, you will come to says, find your perfect Maldives holiday. So that's a catchphrase. And it asks you to do two things. This is the call to action. Either you want to explore the Maldives, you can click on that, or you can book the holiday. So those who want to book the holiday, please click on the bottom. Those who want to explore more of the Maldives, in fact, if you click, they will bring you to the hotel that is based in Maldives. And if you click on the top, it will go into the tour agency. Right? So this is a kind of co-branding where the tour agency work with the hotel to push out this advertisement. All right? All right, very good. So you see two A and B. I would like you all to now, in your own groups, say which of the two advertisements you preferred and why. Okay, so just 2 minutes of your time to do that quickly. Okay, so we'll start the 2 minutes timer. 2 minutes timer is starting. Okay, so again, in your assigned pair, describe what you like about A and B and why.
B is more interactive, more intuitive, or more visual.
Okay.
More interesting and fun. More intuitive. More interesting also. Should we talk about what's bad for A? We'll continue. Easier to navigate.
Okay, one more minute to just control. Yeah, it's good to also do a contrast. When you say B is more visual, then I expect that A is more text. Okay. Okay, very good. I think one group has already finished. Any issue? Okay, no issue. Okay, very good. So let's wait for the last group and then we. Okay, thank you very much. I will start with, in your seats, it's okay, no need to stand up. In your seats, please just tell us which advertisement you prefer and why.
We prefer the second one.
Yes.
Because it's video pictures, more intuitive and more interesting.
Okay, there's more visual, more interesting, and
you can see the real environment, you have the feeling.
Okay, so does that really evoke emotions in you?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much for your input. I'll ask this group to also now tell us why you like, which one you like.
We prefer B as
Okay.
well. we think the image and the sound was very captivating.
Okay.
So we were very engaged with the content, and
Okay.
it's quite easy to find information.
Okay, the third one, quite easy to find information, is very key. Because after your viewers view your advertisement, you want them to do something. And that is the call to action button. I will talk about that more later, all right? So having said that, why not ask B to this group to also tell us which one are you interested in? A.
It's not the one that we chose.
Okay. You want
B is more visual.
Sure. Yes.
We find that it's more interactive and fun.
Yes.
And the content inside there is easier to absorb.
Okay, great. So as you can see, a lot of you have choose B. So do you all want to learn how to design Facebook advertisement like the one you see here? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so today, at the end of today's class, you will walk okay with that skill. Isn't that great?
Good.
Okay, good. So today's, just want to run through quickly the 3 objectives as I mentioned. I will now touch in my next topic the 3 main components that you must have in your Facebook advertisement that will make it great. Just only 3. Okay, so I'll go through that 3. Then after that, obviously today's main topic, main part of the lesson is how to set up your business page, because that is something that you must have first before you even can launch an advertisement. Then I'll teach you how to do a Facebook advertisement. And lastly, the key portion is how to measure whether your ad is working or not. And there are metrics provided by Facebook already. And if it's not working, you can tweak it, you can change. So I will teach you some of the key ones that will make you successful. Okay? So thank you very much. I will now, okay, before I move on, any questions, anything that I need to clarify before I move on? Okay, looks like silence means I can move on. So, what are the 3 essential components of a Facebook? Okay. I will now touch on the first one, which is, you guys got it, right? Visual. It's the visual that was captivating, right? It grabbed your attention. And that's why you click on the ad. So, why is the visual so critical? The answer, it grabs your attention. Okay, a lot of you have just mentioned, right? It was engaging. The visual was the thing that made you click on the ad. And sometimes even the sound was good. So in internet, in Facebook, image, video is everything. Okay, but getting the right image and the right video is critical. Alright, not any image that doesn't, it's not appropriate for your business, then obviously you can't use it, right? So in today's workshop, I'll be teaching you how to create the right video also for you. Okay, let me ask you the next question. Visual do a much better job in grabbing our attention than text. You all already knew that. Can you tell me why? Why do you think visual do a much better job?
Because humans are visual animals.
Okay, very good. We are visual animals. Jacqueline, something from you? What do you think? You say you had it there. What do you say?
I find it engaging.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
It engages you better than text, because the text you have to read, right? Visual you just watch. Anything that why visual do you think is much more?
It's easier to drive the message over.
Okay, very good. So let me give you the official answer. Our human brain can process video or images thousands of times faster than text. Thousands of times. Just a quick show. How many thousands do you think is able to process text, better than text? How many thousands? I said 8,000s. It's thousands of times.
80,000?
80,000? Very good. What do you think, Philip? You may know the answer.
20,000.
20,000. Wow, good. Yourself? Kenji?
60,000?
Okay. The answer is 60,000. So that is how fast our brain can absorb visual compared to text. You see, when you look at the text, you're already bored. Sometimes you already turn off. You don't even want to read. And even you read, you still have to comprehend. You still have to think about it. But the visual, you can absorb. You see the Maldives, you see the picture. So 60,000 times. Isn't that something that you should use? So that's why I put it as number 1. Because if your Facebook advertisement doesn't have the visual, then it's not going to help you get leads. So the next question is Facebook advertisement. Just now you saw it on the mobile, right? This is called a mobile optimized Facebook ad. Okay. So so why do you think it's important to make it mobile optimized? Okay. So I will go to the answer to bear you the. I will give you the answer. The answer is Facebook are being viewed a very high percentage of the time on mobile than your PC. Okay, and the answer is 96%. It's a very high percentage. Facebook, most people use their mobile. So if your visual is not optimized for mobile, you don't see the effect on the PC, right? Okay, so one more quiz before we move on, because I think the visual part I need to ingrain the teaching, right? So which ad is more expensive to run on Facebook? Is it the visual ad or the non-visual ad? Quickly, what do you think? Visual? Same. Good? Visual. Well, the answer is it's actually the same cost. No extra you have to pay. In fact, to be honest, Facebook wants you all to have visual ad because it attracts more people on Facebook. If your advertisement is good, you will push out better advertisement than a poorly written advertisement, right? So, any questions so far? If not, it's already 15 minutes of my time. I'm going to go on to the second one, which is the hook. The second component is the hook. So what is the hook? The hook, after you see the visual and the click on ad, there must be a reason for them to sign up or to do something, right? It's the hook that is going to catch the fish. So you need to create a hook. So how do you create a hook? Here I'm going to teach you a number of examples. One example is to use something called the lead magnet. Okay, so the hook is something to make you want to click on the Facebook ad, and we will use a lead magnet. A lead magnet is something of value that you offer to convince your viewers to give you their contact details. All right, so I will give you some examples of lead magnet, and there are a lot more. You can give discounts away, you can give 1-for-1, you can give a free ebook, a free trial, free sample, free video training. I'm going through this faster because there's an activity that I want to promote to you. Before that, when you talk about hook, you need to answer just two simple questions. Does it add value to your viewer? Why would they want to click and give you their contact information? Make it valuable to them. Make it wow. And the second one, which I talked about just now, does it evoke an emotional response? Right. So if you can answer yes to your hook, then you are there. So the next activity is in your own business. You have to now think about a hook in your Facebook advertisement. Why? Because later on when we create your Facebook advertisement, you have to use the same hook. All right. So now it's an exercise. I'm here. Please, in your own table, I'll give you 2 minutes just to quickly run through what do you think is a good hook. What do you, in your own business, if your business is a software business, you can give a free ad. If your business is in retail, you can give a free sample or maybe 1-for-1. So depending on your business, right, I cannot give you the answer. Depending on what business you have, please write down a good hook and maybe a line that says, click here to get a 1-for-1 t-shirt, something like that. Okay, so quickly, we will do this very quickly. So this is the activity for a particular business. Click on the hook that you can use your Facebook ad to meet your target audience. Click on your ad. So we start the 2 minutes now. Okay, I see free consultation. That's very good, right? But can you just write another line that says what is a message that you want? Video production, that's good. Boost your efficiency, that's good. 1-for-1, okay, very good. Okay, so now that you have been able to come up with your hook, we're going to use this hook later in your Facebook advertisement, okay? So let's park that aside. I will record that back when you use your... so any questions so far? If not, I will skip to the third one, which is your CTA. This is also a very important component. Why? Because after you have attracted them, after you have hooked them in, you want them to... What is CTA? Meet a goal. What is the CTA? What's the last thing that you want them to do?
Confirm the agreement.
You want them to take an action. So CTA is...
for dinner.
Sarong, you hungry?
A bit.
Yeah. Okay. It's good. I'm going to end soon. I know you're a bit bored, but call to action is very important. So CTA is call to action. You want your viewer to take an action, right? So people need to be told what to do. Sarong, you need to be told what to do?
Yeah.
When you're hungry, what do? You put out a hand. You don't have to scream like that. Okay, understand. Sarong, you're allowed to eat if you want to. After they view your ad, people want to take action, right? If you do not have a strong CTA, you are wasting your money, right? You are not clear. After they view your ad, you don't know what to do. So what are the examples of CTA? I'm going to be very quick on the last. Wow, you can do a lot of things. You can ask them to sign up, depending on the business. You ask them to book now, learn more, apply now, shop now, watch video, call now, get code, all depending on what you are offering, okay? So, having said that, the next activity, which is going to be very fast, is after you got the hook, what is the call to action, right? You hook them in. Are you giving a free software, then you say download now, right? So can you write down the call to action next to your hook to say that, okay, my hook is to give them a free book, therefore, the call to action will be download now. If I'm going to give a free consultation, my call to action is sign up, for example. So depending on, so please take the time to recall back what you have written as your hook, and then write down the call to action. I'll be walking around to check. Contact, what's it? Come by now, for sure. But how about your call to action? Call to action? Book an appointment. Wow, free appointment, that's great. So it's going to book. What else? Download food voucher, very good. Download now, okay, very good. What else?
Call us now.
Call us now, okay, very good. So you have got it, right? It's important to show your call to action as clearly as possible. Any questions so far? Am I good on time? I think I'm going to wrap it up because after the three components, I'm going to move into how to create your business page. Then there will be more hands-on how to create your Facebook advertisement. And I'm going to do a key metrics. So I'm going to come back and summarize and conduct a debrief. And the debrief, of course, is at your table. Please use the post to write down what are the three components that will make your advertisement great and awesome. Please recall back what are the three components of a Facebook. Okay, you have what are the three things? Quickly. Yes, very good. Okay, once you finish that, I would like to just run through each of you. How can you apply back and work with these three components? So maybe I'll start with Lucas. What do you think you can apply back at your workplace?
My video,
Okay.
stirring the thing,
Yes.
everything, then
Yes.
we put it up,
Yes.
then for all the 360 degree,
Yes.
and then we will entice them with a free sign up or free upsize. Then when they click it, then they can download the voucher and come down to present it to us.
Okay, very good. For Rojak, this is great, right? The visual of the Rojak and the making of Rojak will entice them to sign up for your course. Thank you. Kenji, anything from you? How do you apply? Okay, very good. Philip, not very good actually. I have to make you stay back for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Philip, anything from you? How you apply it back to your workplace?
We'll produce 7 steps to produce a good video.
Okay, very good.
And then we will offer it to download now.
Okay, so it does apply to you, huh? The three. How about Jacqueline, the same?
Yeah, similar.
Sure. Yeah. You're a partner in the same
Yeah,
business,
we're
huh?
in the same business.
You're going to join us as partner, is it? You're going to do the video for them. Okay, how about Cyril? Anything from you?
Probably I'll do a live Facebook advertisement and then
Wow.
get them to
me as the business owner talk to them.
Okay,
And
very
give
good.
them discount.
Okay, so everyone can recall back the 3 components, and then anyway, I make it simple, I make it just 3, but these are the 3 most essential parts. And as you've seen, I went through the 3 examples. I did the workshop on the Facebook business page and also the advertisement, and then I gave you the metrics for the day. And I think all of you, as you expressed well just now, can use it upon stepping out of the classroom. You can start your own Facebook advertisement. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.